Hey guys, there was a little discussion about DNA, and I wanted to talk about that real quick. Apparently, there's this thing in the media, and they're grasping at straws, and they're trying to say there's no DNA from Trayvon on the gun, and George said there was, so that's a lie. And I'm going to show you, according to this article, which is Forensic Magazine, that absolutely that's not true. In fact, I would be surprised to find Trayvon's DNA on that smooth, wet object out in the rain that night, where he just touched it for maybe a second or so. I would be surprised that it stuck. And this article's just basically on what we're talking about. You know, common questions, and the question is DNA always left on an object via touch? And they say no, it's not. And then they talk about the studies and the tests that they've used to prove that it's not. For example, they found that 12 of 30 subjects transferred little or no DNA to sterile tubes after handling them for 10 seconds. So, you know, 10 seconds of handling. That's like handing Trayvon the gun and saying, "Here, play with this for a little bit." Do 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 do. Okay, hand it back now. 10 seconds. That's a long time. Still no DNA. And the reason for that is DNA mainly gets on the hands when you rub your eyes and stuff like that. So, a person that doesn't typically put their hands in their face or on their eyes, they're not going to have much DNA, if any at all, on their hands it's going to be transmittable, that's going to be detectable. So I'm going to scroll through this article a little bit, and you can stop it and read it if you like. It's basically just saying that, the odds that you're going to get a DNA pickup are not very good at all. And as you continue on, we can see which factors would increase the possibility that DNA would be picked up. And it says here certain people are shedders. They spread more DNA, and we wouldn't be able to verify that. That wouldn't help us. Let's see what else. If you washed your hands, or say your hands got wet when you were in the rain, that would also shed cells, leaving little DNA available for transfer. Personal habits. Some individuals wash their or touch their face. So if you're touching your face, your eyes, your nose, your hair, etc., more than others, you'd be picking up the DNA from those areas to be transferred onto the next thing. And how hard he pressed on the gun, how much pressure he got on the gun would matter. I mean, if he could have got a lot of pressure, maybe he could have squeezed off. If he had anything on his hands, he could have got it to stick. Another thing is the surface, because like I said earlier, it's a smooth surface. Gun smooth, it's not going to hold as much as, say, maybe a woods. If you had a baseball bat and you were beating somebody with a baseball bat, then there would be more likelihood that the DNA would pass from your hands onto that wood and stick. But in this case, no, not likely. So, it goes on. You can read the whole thing, and I'm going to give you the link in the information below the video here. It's all just a little information so you can, inform yourself, and you don't have to waste your breath talking about DNA and whether the fact there was no DNA on the gun makes a bit of difference in this case. All right. Oh, good talking to you. Talk to you later.